Wood. Hi, this is Maren Morris.
Weekday mornings from 5:30 to 9 on Moose FM.
Powered by FSJ Return It.
You hear the sound, you hear the man. Brian from the Lido's here. How you doing today,
It's
sir?
a Wednesday. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. You couldn't make it last week because you were having some surgery. You're doing
Yes. Those out in surgery land. I have this thing called dupus something or other. I didn't say stupid, but it is. It's just a tendon issue. It makes the hands curl up over time. Like I could have been fine. I'm still doing all my renos and stuff. But if you get it soon enough, maybe I'm thinking that's probably why my golf game might have. You know.
Oh yeah.
My name is Brian, and I'm a 4-putter. You know, it's a little therapy group I go to.
Now you'll be down to 3 putts.
Well, no,
instead.
now
A slight.
Now I have no excuse though. I thought you got that fixed. Oh, I guess it wasn't that. It must have been something else. I just suck.
The clubs. I need better clubs.
That's all. Get yourself $1,000 driver. Everything's better.
Well, I'm glad you're better.
Yeah.
If you happen to watch the start of this video, which is live on the FSJ Today Facebook page, Brian did hold up his hand. You can see that's how many stitches they put in there. After
Well, they didn't actually. I think it's one continuous one. So I'm going to say they probably went in and out 25, 30 times.
Wow.
Yeah, heck of a seamstress. She's got it put together pretty good, and now I can actually see my knuckles again. So yeah, it's great.
And I mean, you seem to have most of.
It's coming back. Yeah,
Well,
it says about 3 weeks. So
good. Well, I'm glad you're back and feeling better and all that. And
so much stuff going on. I mean, the best time to do it is the summer when we're typically slow.
Yeah,
but
slower.
Yeah, I was just out at Lake Point yesterday. Yeah. I'm running a golf tournament, the 18th annual DGS, which is now Terrace Invitational Golf Tournament on Friday, and they put air conditioning in there.
Oh, like
last
in
year.
The clubhouse?
Yeah. Not outside.
At every hole.
It's winter everywhere.
You could tee off and just a nice cool breeze.
Love that. Yeah, just. We never claimed to be smart people.
Or in the golf cart. I mean, I guess that would be pretty silly.
Yeah,
it was closed. But anyway,
we always
digress.
Good.
That's
don't we?
good. I'm glad.
But it was great. Just talking to the course. The course is in fantastic shape.
Yeah.
Sam with Bold Promotions, they just ran the Pro-Am last weekend. Set a record. I was watching Global, and they're talking about the tournament for about 2 minutes, which is a lot on a newscast about how the people of Fort St. John are so great and they're so generous and they've set records and on and on and on. And I think last year they had raised about $60,000. This year they raised $120,000 for the firefighters. Fantastic! Yeah. And it's they don't spend the money because any other reason. Then typically there you would go and you'd buy your pro for your team, right? The first pro to go was the local junior pro in Fort St. John. Went for $11,000. So somebody, and you're not buying that hoping that he's going to be the best golfer. He's going, I mean, obviously they're very, very good golfers, but it's such a generous community. And big hats off to Sam at Bold. Did a fantastic job. I mean, if it's making the news, they're obviously impressed.
The BC provincial news on Global. That's good news for them. So
and 22 pros came up from all over BC and Alberta and had a great time. So we're looking to do that again. This is year 18. I've been running this tournament. This is the 18th annual, but there was that one year where after 4 years, said, I think we're going to run this with a committee. And so they went and they had committee and they had the food guy and that, what we're going to do. And the next year, Tim Rankin says, no, we're not doing that shit. Hey, you should come back and run this again because we can't do that. We don't want to do that. Nah. But it's been great. This tournament's upwards of $600,000 has been raised in the last 17 years.
Wow.
It's all for the Association for Community Living. It's fantastic organization, fantastic golf course, fantastic company. Of course, it used to be DGS Astro Paving, and now it's Terrace. Same work. So they do the same things, just a different name change. So, rebranding.
And a big year for the association because I know they want to move out of where they are and have a new building for admin staff, and then kind of change and transform the building they're in to kind of make it into a community center, if I remember right. So
Exactly,
it's a
Jordan.
big year for them for fundraising and stuff. So
Well, it's
just
transitional.
hoping it goes really well.
Yeah, and a lot of times too. Well, why would they get a new building? Why would they build this? It's all designed to operate the organization more effectively and more
Absolutely.
efficiently.
And offer more services to, honestly, the more people who need them, because there's lots of people who
Exactly,
require
that
them.
are just on a certain level that they don't need full-time care, but they need somewhere to go. They need someone to interact with,
Yeah.
and the fact that the integration of putting some of the those with higher needs, integrating them with others that perhaps aren't. That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
Everybody belongs, right? So yeah, Jordan's doing a fantastic job there. It's a great organization. It's been 18 years of that I've dealt with them, 19 years that I've dealt with them on fundraising type events. At the Lido as well. Up the Vines coming up in October. It's just it feels good doing it. Let's just say that.
So when's that tournament again, Brian? You may have said
This Friday.
Oh, okay. So it's the weekend.
Yeah.
This weekend. Okay.
Yeah, and it's full. We got them packed up, so
Awesome.
all the teams are already made up. But then there's a few cancellations. I can't make it. That kind of thing. So, had a fun thing happen on the weekend, Dub. Had somebody phone up and say, we have my daughter Maddie is she's turning 8, and we had a place booked, and unfortunately they weren't able to do it there anymore.
Yeah.
And can you help me out? And it's like, okay. Sunday, it's usually fun day, rest day. But we said yes, and we went down there. We were there at 11. The kids showed up at 12. There's pizza and games and all sorts of stuff going on. But the real highlight for me or for Cindy and I or for us or for them was 8-year-old girls. Who do you think their superstar is? It'd be Swifties. And we had all up on the stage. We had microphones in their hands. We had all the balance levels. We had Taylor Swift playing on the back screen. And these girls got all the moves nailed.
Yeah.
Hand on the hip and pointing. And it's just so awesome that we could do that. And the parents coming in to pick up the kids, and they're all going, oh, no. Now how do we I want to go to Lido for my birthday party. Okay.
Could be a new thing you start doing. Not that you didn't do that
yeah, we
before,
do
but-
lots of that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's that and retirement parties, and just we do lots of everything, and it's just really rewarding when you see those even some of the funerals that we've had, memorials and that. It's it just works, We just had John Rustad and Jordan Keeley in, just
Monday.
talking about things, conservative things, all things conservative. Again, we always say that we're non-denominational. It doesn't matter who I vote for, but it matters giving the platform or availability to people who want to know what it's all about. And I do think it's important that people understand what each party's about. For somebody just to go and just say, I would never vote for NDP. Well, maybe that's true. But at least hear what they have to say and make an educated decision. Just don't hate them because your father's father hated them.
Yeah.
Or loved them. Either way, right? So, he was in there, had some good things to say. That's one of the advantages of having the place as well, is we get a full spectrum of all the parties involved, Busy weekend for everybody in the Peace Country. There's Fall Fair. There is Fred Fest, of course, is happening Friday, Saturday. Some great. So anybody who's sitting around their house going, there's nothing to do, you got to pick up, listen to the Moose Radio, do something, because there's a whole lot of reasons to get the heck out of your house.
Oh, yeah.
And enjoy some of this. The Peace Country is going to be alive this weekend for sure. There's another golf tournament down in Taylor. Tourmaline actually is having a golf tournament on the Thursday, and then Terrace is on Friday out at Lake Point. I think they've left Saturday open for the recreational golfers, which is great. We have Fort St. John's only Eliza Cruz. She's back. She was on a kind of a Broadway-style performance where she became part of a cast of 6, is what it was called. Fantastic singer. She's got a voice of an angel, that girl, and we're already sitting at about 130 tickets sold for that night, and that's on the 24th. Cribbage is coming up on the 8th. I know you were just saying, too, that, man, you got a lot of comedy coming up.
Yeah.
And we do. the Peace Country Comedy Fest is ours. We've been doing that, as our presented show for years now. But I think it's 11 years actually. The comedians out there that are running tours, they make sure, and they're constantly calling to say, we want to play Fort St. John. We love the crowds there. We love the theater. We take good care of them. And so we get a lot of requests for that. In people's lives, I don't think there's enough laughter. I don't think there's enough ha-ha, Everything's pretty damn serious. You listen to the news and it's all kind of down, And it's nice to get out there and have a laugh. We've got quite a lineup planned for the fall and the winter. Yeah. I mean, I could sit. Well, usually I do sit here and just babble on for.
Well, I think there's one tour coming called, I want to say, Diversity Hire or something like that, which is really funny. I love it.
It's and the Andrew Oportuo, Bongan Kim, and Noor Kidwai.
Yeah.
They're all English. No, but it's the whole diversity thing of I remember we did a Cowboys and Indian tour. And it was two white fellas and the East Indian guy. And I used to say it was the Indian, that meep, not that wah, 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 kind of thing. And, of course, in comedy, you kind of stretch the limits of what's acceptable and what's not, and what's funny and what's not. We just ask people to show up and turn your phone off and just enjoy a couple hours of gut laughter and stuff. That's happening, the September... Diversity Hires is on October 4th. So, there's still some time for that. We're getting everything uploaded. Posters are being created for all the stuff in the fall. Our time for rest is just about over. We've painted at the Lido a little bit.
Awesome.
Tweaked some stuff. Yeah, it's a fun time of year. We are still, the theater is still for sale, but we're moving forward with bookings for Christmas. We're just getting close to being full. So if you're thinking about doing a small Christmas party, that kind of thing, you should contact us. We're doing music so we're doing bands and comedians, full Christmas dinners, dance floor, games. I like to play MC host on some of these things and have a little fun with it. But there's so much to do if you want to do it, and if someone's looking and even interested at all about what happens at the Lido, give me a shout. We'll come down. We'll have a coffee on the Luna or a beer on the Luna, and we'll just discuss what we do and maybe your vision of what you see the Lido being moving forward in the future. We've had people say that liquor licensing, when they did the public review, that they kind of hoped or wished that all liquor licensees would operate the way the Lido did. Mm-hmm. Not saying it to brag or anything like that, but we know who's coming. We know we have an all like-minded group that are going to be there, and we're only open when we're open. So it's a different business model. It seems to work nicely for us, but I'm getting old, No. Knocked 63 this year, July 22nd. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Thought somebody had killed me by now, hey?
He said it, not me.
That's correct.
Lido.ca for more information. And what's your number again, Brian, for people who want to call you?
250-785-3011, and give us a shout. Any questions you have on anything. We'd certainly like to help out.
Excellent. Always a pleasure, Brian.
Good seeing you again, Dub. Thanks.